Hey, it's Coach Brad, and today I'm going to ask the age-old question, does muscle weigh more than fat? Now, this topic, believe it or not, comes up quite often. And in fact, one of the things I like to do when I'm sitting with a new person that's checking out our gym and we're doing a strategy session is we'll be talking inevitably about changing body composition, right? Losing some body fat or gaining some muscle. And I'll say, well, you've heard that muscle weighs more than fat, right? And they'll say, sure. And I said, well, do you believe that? And they'll say, well, yeah, I've heard that. And so what I like to do is say, well, let's put it this way. Let's break it down. What weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of lead, right? And usually the light goes off in their head because a pound is a pound. So a pound of muscle weighs the same as a pound of fat. What we're really talking about here is density, right? So back to our feathers and lead. How big a box would you need to carry a pound of feathers? A big one, right? It's going to be a lot of mass of feathers. Well, how big of a container would you need to carry a pound of lead? Very little, because lead is very dense, right? So what we should really be thinking about is muscle, a pound is a pound, weighs the same as a pound of fat, but a pound of muscle takes up much less space than a pound of fat. That is the truth, right? So to put it another way, if you had, let's say we have two people and they're both 5'3" and they both weigh 140 pounds. Well, let's say person A has 20% body fat and person B has 30% body fat. Well, person A, they weigh the same, is going to appear much smaller because that muscle occupies less space on them. They're going to wear smaller size clothes than person B, even though they weigh the same. Person B has a higher percentage of their body comprised of fat, so it's going to take up more space. They're going to be bigger. Consequently, this is why many people can start an exercise and nutrition program and not really lose any weight initially, but their clothes start fitting better. That all has to do with that fact that muscle takes up less space than fat pound for pound. So, it's Coach Brad. If you have any other questions, post them below, comment, send me a message. I'd love to answer them. See you later.